ladies and gentlemen, Berdel Warrior here with Go Higher Mindset Marketing. Hope you guys are having a super awesome day. And so my thought today is about distractions in life. You might say, so what do you mean about distractions in life, Berdel? What I'm talking about, anything that takes your mind off of what you are needing to do right now. For instance, you might have drove to work this morning and you probably was listening to one of your music, one of your favorite song. I mean, that's maybe a song that gives you energy, one that supercharges you in the morning. And so as you was driving down the street, guess what happened? Someone pulled in front of you out of nowhere. And then you start, going off, or you lost your train of thought, and then maybe you start, I don't know, some people start cursing or doing whatever, okay? Distractions, okay? You don't want to be one of those ones that get so distracted that you allow the circumstances to take you out of who you are. The feelings that you're trying to project, the stuff that you're trying to bring into your environment, okay? So that would be like a distraction, okay? Then I remember a couple weeks ago I was in I believe I was getting my car repaired, okay? And so I was there, and a couple ladies was there, and some people had their smartphone and it was doing different things on their smartphone. And I had my smartphone that I had just made some posts on Facebook, and then I also had a book that I was trying to finish. And so here's another woman walked in there, and she, the TV was there, but she decided that she wanted to watch the news. So she asked the lady in the front if she could put on the TV. So meanwhile, like I said, she just walked in. No one had the TV on. Everybody was doing what they're doing on their smartphone or reading their books. So she asked for the TV to be put on. She put the TV on. She put on the news station, okay? So once you put on the news station, meanwhile, she's not watching the news. She just wants the noise because she was doing other stuff. She was not really paying attention to the news. And so what I did, I immediately got up and I went to another area because, they have a lot of sitting areas all around in the place, in the car repair shop. And so the reason why I did that, because number one, I do not listen to the news. So that's your first thing that you need to be more aware of. Are you one of those ones that listen to the news late at night and listening to the news in the morning? Okay. Half the time there's nothing positive on the news. There's always something negative, right? So then why would you be listening to that if you are one of those individuals that want to create more in your life, or you want to have a positive mindset? You want to be able to attract the type of people you want in your life. How can you do that if you have something negative that's playing or you're watching? Because all you're doing is bringing that into your system. And so that's number one. So stop watching the news. So you might say, Berdel, you know what, I have to listen to the news, but if you listen to the news for just the weather, why can't you just put it on your smartphone and check the weather? Okay, that might be, one thing that you can do. Just try it for 30 days to see what happened. Try it for 30 days to see what happened, okay? Then the second one would be stop listening to junk music. Sometimes we get in the car and you listen to these different stations, and if it's not bringing you joy or happiness or peace of mind, why are you listening to that stuff? Okay, so be careful of the music that you listen to. So that would be number two. And then I have another story. So I remember a couple of weeks ago, I went to Target to purchase something. And so the cashier, I'm always a friendly person. So we start talking and asking about how our day was going and how his was going and what he was doing in the evening. So he was going to a movie. There was some new movie out. I'm not going to say the name of the movie, but he did not want to go. I said, so why are you going? Well, my friends want to go. And I said, well, since you stating that it's a scary movie and he doesn't like scary movie, why would you go to watch something that's so scary? I said, well, so what are you saying? Why would you do that? So he's stating that he wants the company. Okay, he wants the company. So apparently your friends are more important to you than yourself. Because if you think about it, if he doesn't like scary movie and he's just going to be around. So I told him, I said, well, so let them call you a chicken. And so what? Is you know that it's not something that you like, that is something that will be able, that you're going to be picking up and it's going to be scaring you, probably won't be able to sleep tonight or whatever. And he knew all that. But he still continual saying that, hey, it's my friend and they're going to do that, so they want to hang out, and so I'm just going to go out and just hang out with them. So that's the choice that you make. So then you just be mindful of the choices that you make, and if you do go that route, just be conscious about that is what you want to do, right? Hey, Aubrey. Hey, girl. So just be mindful that that's the choice that you have made. Whether you say that your friend forced you, you still have the choice, okay? You still have the choice to say yes or no, okay? So remember that as well. And then if you are one of those individuals that's saying, hey, I want to have more in life. If you're one of those individuals who want to have more in life, meaning that you will have to give more value for whatever it is that you're asking for. So if you want more in life, you got to either create more value or give more value to your surrounding. Okay, for me, like for instance, I told most of you guys, I don't like to wake up early in the morning. And so my daughter started working at this job for, probably about a couple of months now, And so what I do in the morning, so now I'm up at 6:30 in the morning, and my goal is to help her to be a better person. My goal is to help her to advance in whatever else she's doing. So I get up and help her, get herself breakfast, get her lunch, all this stuff. That's what I love doing, investing in other people, okay? So that is my giving back. So somebody say, hey, Berdel, aren't you married? Or what about your husband? Well, he's taken care of because he's one of those individuals who love oatmeal. He loves granola. So that's something that I make in advance, and all he has to do is, he doesn't like this milk warm, so he just serve himself and get the milk, and I make sure he has his bread, almond butter, stuff like that. I'm just letting you know what I do. I don't know what you guys do for yourself and your family. So if I have to go the extra mile to help my family get whatever they need to get, I'm adding value. And the same thing with my network marketing company. I go and I call someone, and it's like, you get this, sometimes I get this urge to call this person. And when I do call them, sure enough, that person needs help. They probably didn't call me, but I just have a feeling that I need to reach out to them. So I reach out to them, and sure enough, they need my help. And so whatever it is for you, maybe it's not the family, maybe it's a coworker. Maybe a coworker just needs someone to listen to them. Not giving them advice, but someone to just listen, okay? Maybe you're one of those ones that go to church and someone is saying, hey, pray for me. You don't need to know the details. They just ask you to pray for them. So that is another thing that you can do as a person that wants to add value to other people. You know what? When we think about adding value, it's not that you're looking to get anything back in exchange. It's just something that you do because it's going to make you a better person by investing in other people. I hope that makes sense. So with the distraction, just be aware of what is distracting you from getting to your next level, whatever that is, whether you want to have a better relationship with your family. Just think about what it is that you want and give more of that without getting return for your investment. Because you know what? God is the one that gives us increase, and He will increase you in whatever you do if you just ask Him for your increase, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, this is Berdel Warrior with Go Higher Mindset Marketing. You can also find me on Go Higher Warriors. Until next time, talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.